If you're thinking of buying a home and think that waiting is going to save you money, think again. In this video, I am going to show you why waiting could ultimately end up costing you more financially. And we're getting started right now. Hello, my name is Angela Olmos. I am a full-time real estate agent in the Northeast Florida area. And today's video, it's all about the cost of waiting to buy a home. I understand, I get it. I work with buyers and sellers, and I know that right now in today's market conditions, it could be a little tiresome to try to get an offer accepted. But don't fret, there's a lot of other things that we could be looking at in the terms of your offer that could actually help your offer stand out and get approved. What I want to talk about here in this video is the cost of waiting. I have come across a few tired buyers that have actually just decided to wait on purchasing a home, and you don't want to do that. And the reason why that is for a couple of reasons that I'm going to show you. So let me just go ahead and bring up the info. Can you guys see that? I think you can. Okay, here we go. I am going to go ahead and share with you guys 3 simple examples, but I'm going to go ahead and start off with a home hypothetically priced at $250,000 today. Now, in 2021, okay, we're seeing record low interest rates, like record low, like they haven't been this low in like over 30 years. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. Right now, there are buyers getting a mortgage at a fixed rate of 2.8%. That times the mortgage amount of $250,000 would equal to roughly about a payment of $1,000 a month, $1,027. Now, what we are expecting here in the real estate market is for appreciation in prices to continue to rise at the tune of 12% this year. So home prices have continuously gone up, and obviously the demand for homes is a big attributing factor to that. But if we count hypothetically on an appreciation of 12% this year, that same home that you could have bought this year in 2021 for $250,000, if you wait, could ultimately end up costing you $280,000 when you factor in the appreciation. Now, the mortgage rates cannot drop any farther. I mean, they're as low as they have been in 30 years. So they could only move in one direction, and that could possibly be up. That is really what they're forecasting. So let's not, have a huge increase, but let's say it went up, not even 1%, but 3.4% in 2022, like you see here in this example. Now, that $1,000 payment that you could have locked in right now at a 2.8% interest rate, that actually turns out to be $1,243 a month if you wait until next year, which will basically have a higher price point on the home and also a higher interest rate. So there is a significant amount of savings by doing that now. And if you wait even farther than that, taking into account, let's say a 5% annual appreciation going into 2023, then that home that you could have bought now at $250,000, now that's $295,000, and you could be financing at a rate of 3.8%, which would equal a payment of roughly $1,375. So you can see clearly the example of how the cost of waiting is ultimately going to not be something that you want to do. You could lock in that payment right now at $1,000 a month, or you could do this a couple of years from now and pay actually more than $300 more a month on your monthly payment. And obviously it's not just a monthly payment, but when you think of this over the year's term, that's over $3,000 that's going to cost you more every year just simply by waiting. So that's just an easy example on a $250,000 home, but obviously, these prices are going to vary, and the higher the price point, the more that you will be able to save, or the more that is going to cost you if you wait. So here we have an example of a $500,000 home, basically just a higher price point. Again, at a 2.8% interest rate, your payment would only be roughly about $2,000 a month. But if you wait until next year, that same $500,000 home would have increased by 12%. So that's roughly $560,000 now that you're paying for the same home. At a higher interest rate, that payment would have gone up actually more than $400 a month. And if we continue to wait, then that same home would be roughly close to $600,000 if you wait at a much higher interest rate. Then now that payment is roughly about $700 more a month. So you can see why waiting is not in your best interest, okay? Just hear me out on this one. It's not in your best interest. The numbers are crystal clear right here. You can see why. And I'm also going to go ahead and show you guys an example of a higher price, because it works exactly the same on any price point that you're in. If you're buying a $750,000 home now, today, at a 2.8% interest rate, then that payment is roughly about $3,082 a month. Now, if you wait until next year, expecting a 12% appreciation, that same home that you could have bought for $750,000, now it's $840,000. And the rates could actually go up if we wait to 3.4%, making that payment about $700 more than what you could have secured in today's market. And if we wait even further, again, that home would have increased to $885,000. You would be financing at a higher interest rate, and that payment would very well be over $1,000 a month. So as you can see, it's crystal clear. It's very easy to see why the numbers don't lie. You do not want to wait. If this is something that you have been thinking of doing, it's always a good idea to meet with a realtor, have a buyer's consultation. If you first need to sell a home, this will be the time to do that. These homes are selling so fast that you could really just make a very significant gain on the sale of your home, and then very easily transfer those gains onto the purchase of your new home. And I'm here to help you with that. So I am going to go ahead and be sharing with you guys some of my information and my contact info so that you can easily connect with me. And until next time, I hope that this video was useful. I am here in Northeast Florida, but I do have contacts all over the United States. So if you're listening to me from a different state, still connect with me. If you're someone that's looking to relocate to Florida, I can also help you with that. And until next time, just remember to be kind to one another. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care.